Hey guys, Rob here. I gotta be honest with you, I actually wasn't gonna make this video because I think I'm gonna get a lot of flack for it from like the marketing community. But then I thought to myself, you know what, no, this needs to be said and like maybe it'll help some people out there. And what I'm referring to is the absolute mess that is the online marketing world at the moment, right? So if you're like me, you will have noticed over the last few years, there is more coaches and consultants and experts popping up everywhere who are trying to market to each other and sell to each other. And basically they've pissed off a whole nation now. Nobody wants to be marketed to anymore. Nobody wants to be sold to anymore. Nobody wants to be on anybody's email list. People are getting irritated at webinars, irritated at automation. And basically this has made everyone's guards and defenses come up. So it's actually a lot harder now to get a client than it was a few years ago. And I'm going to talk you through some of the principles I stick by that have allowed me to consistently book calls every single month when other people have kind of fell off the map. And these are some principles that not many people, I don't hear many people talk about. So I'm just going to go straight into it, cut the fluff and get straight into it now. So if we have a look at little look at a timeline from 2015 to 2021, and the first principle I want to teach you is that marketing is not enough anymore, right? Back in 2015, all you had to know was a few marketing skills and a few sales skills, and to be honest, not even really that. You could just throw a post up on your Facebook page about like a business idea that you had, and you would pretty much get clients. You wouldn't really need any sort of skills. You know, people could get away with just basic marketing techniques and still get clients, right? And what happened is over time, more people realized this is a great idea to make quick money. So they all started joining the online marketing space. And in blue here, we see the amount of coaches, experts, and consultants that have all started joining the marketplace after, you know, a certain amount of time. And in 2018, companies were like, basically people had a problem with doing everything manually. It's very taxing. So companies started producing automation tools, and which basically took the manual labor out of trying to get clients and things like this. But the problem is people started to abuse these automation tools, right? They started to abuse them, and everyone in this red line here is everyone's defenses and how hard it is getting to market to a client and how hard it is to get them on board. And then we fast forward to 2020, where we had a worldwide pandemic and lots of people got made redundant, and they started, you know, to fulfill their wish in life and create their own online business, which introduced a bunch more people to the actual market as an online coach, expert and consultant, which once again drove up the resistance of people and the resistance of clients, because now clients are like, oh, I'm getting marketed to every day, I've got to keep my wits about me. It's pretty much like getting cold called, right? And some of these people, like, they have like no experience in the realm that they are deciding to be a coach in. And I kind of mean like more power to them for starting a business, but at the same time, they should have some experience. So people are having bad experiences. And again, this is driving their defenses up, right? And now we've reached 2021, where like basically the marketplace is saturated with online coaches, experts, consultants, and because it's saturated, the client's potential defenses are quite high, their guard's quite high. They just don't want to listen to this anymore because they're now part of 20 different Facebook groups, 20 different email lists, 20 different webinars they've watched in the last month, and they don't know who to pick anymore, right? So if you've ever read the book Principles by Ray Dalio, he talks about second order consequences and third order consequences. And the second order consequences here is that coaches and experts and consultants are now basically saying, you know, look, everything's still working great, which is a complete lie. I know this for a fact from looking at like some of the people in my industry. Things aren't going great for them, but they're saying it's going great for them, which is once again feeding into this defense, because basically clients now are just smelling bullshit from 4 miles away, right? And again, it's saturating the market even more. And this is going to go higher and higher and higher until it peaks off. And then basically everyone like has to go back to their own, you know, like a normal job. And this is how it will go. And then people's guards will start lowering, right? So this is how like the future's probably going to pan out. And key point number 2, don't seek validation. Give real value. Give real value. Okay? And basically what do I mean by this is we are in like this world now where everyone's kind of fighting for scraps. In 2021, everyone's fighting for scraps and people are parroting each other's content. People are like regurgitating each other's courses. And basically this cycle just goes on because they believe that being famous is greater than giving value. So they all want to be social media famous. 2 people copied my posts last week, my video posts, word for word. One in a video of their own, and another one was in like a big long form post. And like people are just doing this because they're just like, I just need to be famous, and that'll help me get more clients. And I tell you what, it's turning out that a lot of the marketplace now is basically just in it for a quick bit of cash. And these people are going to be eaten up and spat out by the time this curve starts reaching the top, like we were talking about before. And like, I actually bet like a lot of people will like this post that I'm making right now, this video, when I post it on social media. And I like to bet a lot of these people haven't actually even listen to what I'm saying, but all they want me to do is just go back around and comment on their stuff because they believe fame is the real key answer here, right? So give real value, real genuine value that's focused on just solving the problem of your customers, right? Rather than seeking validation, seeking fame, okay? So point number 3, focus. Keep the main thing the main thing. It's 2021 now. I see so many people who are like, I need to build an email list. I need to do a Facebook group. I need to do Facebook ads. I need to build out my entire course before ever landing a client. I need to do Instagram. What's that other thing that's just come out? I need to do Clubhouse, right? And basically, all they should be worried about is just keeping the main thing the main thing. And the main thing is solving their clients' problems, or at least trying to, right? Because that's where the real value comes from. I'm one of the few that actually just stuck with LinkedIn and didn't move to 20 other different platforms. I have a few, but like, LinkedIn's my main one still. And so basically I became really, really good at this because you only have so much energy, right? And if you only have so much energy, you will get pulled in a ton of different directions and you will be okay at a lot of things. Whereas I stuck with LinkedIn, and as a consequence, I ended up really good at the platform where others started to fail, right? I stayed in the kitchen the entire time, right? So a summary of this, a key summary to this is basically the marketplace is a mess at the moment. It's overpopulated with coaches, consultants, and experts. At some point, this is going to reach a peak where a lot of people are just going to have to go back to the jobs. And the people who will survive are going to know that it's not just about marketing. Marketing on its own doesn't work anymore. They'll also know that they need to be giving real value and forgetting the social media famous thing, right? And also they need to know that they should just be focusing on solving problems rather than focusing on 20 different platforms, because you can only be good at a select few. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So if you're finding that you're actually, in the midst of this at the moment and you're kind of like, I need to, like, this is not, whatever I'm doing is just not working at the moment, reach out to me over my private messages. We'll see if we can flesh it out together and see if I can actually help you in this incredibly busy world, saturated world of 2021 now. And I'll also leave my calendar link underneath the video if you want to just book a call with me directly. Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you have a great day.